There we go. Hola! I am without Justin again. So hopefully all of y'all can hear me, and I'll try and turn. Actually, I'm just going to silence my computer. There we go. You guys don't need to. I don't need to hear anything you're saying. You just need to hear all the things I'm saying. How about that? I'm not sure how I can show you pictures. Maybe it's here. Hey, share screen. There we go. Let me get some things queued up here for you real quick while y'all are being notified that Whiskey Friday is live. We're live. Live. Slippity slive. All right. Let me get a bunch of these open. What's up, Brian? How are you, brother? Just getting some pictures ready to share with everyone. Hopefully everyone's well. We've got a couple of y'all in here trying to see who else might be joining us. We have a total of one. Welcome, Brian. I know it's 7:30 in Nova Scotia. If I remember that you are, if you're at home. I'm not sure if you're at home or not. All right, we got winner announcements, which I will go remind myself of. We've picked the winners from last week for some swag. Let me fix my hair a bit here. There we go. That's better. I like purdier now. I'm so purdy, or something. 3 of you are here. Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right, let's get started. So what were we up to this week? We had a few things we were doing. First of all, 8:30, 4 hours. Jesus, yeah, you are really east. You're like way east, super east. Welcome, Rob. How are you? Let me show you some pictures. So for some of you that know me or follow me personally, I have been on a bit of a jazz saxophone adventure. And so I'm going to share my screen. Oh boy, I have to change some settings. Hold on. Let's open some settings. Yes, do that. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll be able to share my screen. So we'll see. Oh, I don't want to share the tab. I want to share other things. Darn it. Really? It's only going to let me share that? Well, that's unfortunate. Window. There we go. I'll need to restart Chrome. Well, that's not going to work. How about entire? Also that. Well, I did not prepare well. So you're going to see it on my, I'm going to show it to you on my phone then, because, we'll do this low tech. So cancel. There we go. So that's what I've been up to right there. You can see my black saxophone down there. I've been playing audio engineer. I've been trying to figure out the difference between a ribbon mic and a diaphragm mic. And which one sounds better. And I also have acoustic panels that I'm going to be putting in this room of mine. My phone is going dark. There we go. This way. So that's what's going on with me a little bit personally. I've got a exam this weekend on a song called 3 Little Words, originally done by Lester Young. So I'm playing an etude over it, or somebody wrote some music over the chord changes, and I'm improvising for a chorus of the song. So that should be fun. I've been practicing that a lot. So that's what's new in my life. Couple updates on those of you who have PVD black tips. We had a client write in. He didn't like the rainbowing on the tips. So I did a little research, and whenever you see colors on metal, it's typically an oxide that's formed on the metal, right? So it's the oxide that's refracting the light that creates a rainbow, same way that water refracts light to create an actual rainbow. Some knowledge on you. Bam. If you can remove the oxide, you then remove the color. So you have to be careful. We use a PVD coating for our exhaust tips to make them shiny and black. And PVD is typically black. PVD can be silicon carbide, it can be silicon nitride, it can be a number of generally silica containing derivatives or compounds, if you will. It acts like a metal. So it'll build up an oxide. So what we came up with and what he did, let me see if I can actually find his Instagram, our combo on Instagram, so that I can actually share this with you. Which one of it there? This one? No, not that guy. There it is. It was Nick. He used CarPro Metallic Cut to clean them. What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? Sean Reed, hello, sir. So he used CarPro Metallic Cut, and any light metal polish should work. I had suggested light metal polish from Chemical Guys. And he followed it up with a Guyon ceramic wheel coating, good up to 1400 degrees without any issues. He did that. He ceramic coated them. If you ceramic coat them from the start before you get them hot, then you'll prevent the oxide from building up, because ceramic coating will, the air, when it gets hot, you won't be able to react the oxygen in the air with the metal as easily, so it won't grow an oxide layer, so you won't create rainbows. So there you go. So if you ceramic coat your PVD tips from new, they won't turn colors. If you want them to turn colors, then don't ceramic coat them. But if you want to clean them up, then you can use a light metal polish to do that. So that was something interesting that we figured out this week, that I like them turning colors. So I never thought to do anything about it. What other pictures do I have in here? Oh, we have this. So we had a client. Get that in here. So don't be like this guy. We actually recently finished up and will release soon for the stock muffler Weissach tips. So you can imagine. So this is a GT4 RS. This was not a Weissach car. And they wanted some Weissach tips, which is great. And they picked something from Alibaba or somewhere, don't know. And a couple track days in, they look like this. They're literally gonna ejecto the inner here shortly, because I don't think they're attached with anything. So that's a scary proposition. Would not want to be behind this car when that happens, and it looks like it might happen soon in this case. So don't do that. We will soon have Dundon Weissach tips that are 3D printed, and aren't just a single sliver of cutout metal. Whoa, hold on, I don't want to show you guys everything. You might see my nudie pics. So it's literally like they just lasered it out or water jetted out on the corner. So bad. No bueno. Don't want to do that. Don't be like that guy. We are releasing, Larry will appreciate this. Yeah, maybe. I think that's just called the throttle, Justin. If you like blip the throttle real hard, they'll just come off. Pow. This is the successor to the crack pretzel. So we call this the mega crack. Mega as in make exhaust great again. I don't know who termed that. I think Charles wrote, we actually wrote that. He wrote that on this. I'll try to get this moved around correct. There we go. Correctly for you there. There we go. So this is a mega crack. Mega crack is a exhaust for the 718 and the GT4 RS for our headers. The intention is loud and light. This, as opposed to just having and short, so that we retain the power that we've created with the under axles and whatnot that we have on the car. So first printed parts should be here next week-ish. I think we have the first one sold for a 4RS customer, 4RS Club Sport customer at Autometrics. Gordon was asking some questions. When can I get it? Good evening, Eric. How are you? So that, and along with an intake, we'll try and wrap that up next week. And rightfully so. Gordon's not okay with, I think the parts are inbound, so maybe we can get it done. He actually wants a delivery date, so I can appreciate that. That's not an unreasonable ask. We also had this little girl show up this week. 1980 SC in black. It was a local car for sale. Our good friend and my good friend, Sean Grower, has purchased said vehicle. Originally, it was for his college-age son, who is going to be spending some time with Jeff Gamroth down at Raw Sport Racing this summer as an internship, engineering intern. And Mama put the kibosh on that. She was not going to allow her baby boy to be driving around in some 45-year-old jalopy in a far, far away land. Not okay. So we got it. And the reason that we got it is we are going to scan the exhaust, and Dundon's going to get into the air-cooled exhaust manufacturing. So that'll probably be specifically for umlaut cars. It'll be some very nice titanium bits in the rear, some headers, some heater boxes that we've got some ideas to 3D print to make those a bit easier to deal with. So yeah, seriously. So Parker scored to even get any kind of time with Gamroth, so that's pretty cool. Also have an update for those of you that he's not here yet, but he will probably be here shortly. Here is the Gurney flap on a stock GT4 RS wing. And I left the pull tab off. This is a picture for the install. The way that you install these is you peel it a little bit at the very beginning, like over here in the corner. I don't know if you can see my, this finger over here in the corner where you start. They will be on the website soon, my friend, on the website soon. We're going to get these pictures up on the website. This is a project for Ted and I for next week. Get them priced out, and we'll get them under the GT4 RS moniker. We released them at our carbon manufacturer. This was the first one, so I'll follow up with how long they're going to be. Typically, they're like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that, for us to get them. But this is what it looks like. I'll scroll through a few more pictures, but you pull the backing of the VHB off to be able to see what's going on. Free for Whiskey Friday attendees. Wouldn't that be lovely? Yes. You get a free shirt if you try hard and you put in the comments below. And there's a picture on the inside with it all done. I got a couple more here for you. Let me find a good one out. There's one on the outside. Turn this way so you guys can see it a bit better. There we go. There we go. Looks good. The weave is nice. It's a nice piece. It's a nice piece. We're pretty happy with it. Got to zoom in. Here's a zoom in of the weave. All the corners are rounded and nice, no sharp edges. It's a real nice piece. For those of you who are Yes, that's right, Justin. So Parker is studying mechanical engineering, I think at Auburn, I think. So he's a smart guy. And here is the beautiful shark blue car. I gave customer a hard time about his exhaust tips, but he has a beautiful car. It's very, very nice. This is, for any of you guys who are local or might know him, this is Novin's car. So he was kind enough to let us borrow it, and he got a free gurney flap for that. So he got one free because we got to use his car and make sure that it fit. And here is very old and very new Porsche sitting next to each other. I couldn't resist. So there you go. Some of the pictures from this week. And I agree, Justin, that is a killer summer job. Working on, oh, we got some more. I got some more goodies for you. Working with Jeff Gamroth, building engines. Sounds legit to me. If we didn't already kind of generally know how to do that. What else are we working on? We are working on, some of you saw this. Let me get over here to the first picture and I'll get back to it. Yeah. So we've had a fixture in our parking lot for about 5 or 6 years, affectionately known as Shitbox. And Shitbox is a 996 C4 that we've had for a long time. The engine and trans was taken out of it and sold from a local breaker from Oleg's place here. And it's been in the front. I've got the title to it. I need to go probably get it registered at some point. They're probably going to give me a hard time because I've had the title for a long time, but it's literally not run. It's just been sitting out. So, and why did it move? Why did it move? Well, let me show you why it moved. We have it sitting on a rack, and we are test fitting suspension parts in said 996 C4. There is a, you can see the sway bar end link sitting right there. This little guy is supposed to be a bit of a problem in this car. So the most of the aftermarket has not solved it. In fact, we'd say very few of the aftermarket has solved it. Most of the sway bar end links that go on 996s will bind and break. And so this is because of the design of the stock shocks and whatnot. So Charles has come up with a solution for the all-wheel drives. It may not work with the two-wheel drives. We're still working the problem. And we're also going to accommodate our lift cup, our standalone lift cup, that MCS and Dundon have been working on for some time, so that we could bring front axle lift to our MCS solutions for the 996 and 997 cars, which is a wonderful, necessary thing for these chassis. That is a picture of an MCS damper and our upper strut mount in this 996 C4. I'll also see if I can find a picture of a car that I bought this week. Some of you who are on Bring a Trailer might know. Oh, this is our rear tow arm on the 996. You guys can see this. I'm sorry that I have to share these pictures this way. Justin is on his paternity leave ish. He was here earlier, but they moved mama and baby, and they might be coming home soon, which is fantastic. So again, mazel tov, Justin. We do miss him. It's nice to have him here. This is substantially more professionally produced when he's here. But yes. So yeah, let me show you the Caro that I got on Bring a Trailer. Let me see if I can find it here. General. Give me 1 second. Un segundo, por favor. Find it. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Website 2.0 that's getting worked on. We're going to have 3D images of all of our parts that you guys can roll around the website and see them before you buy them. So this should be pretty sweet. That'll probably be coming in the fall. So Alex is doing a bunch of work. Also to show for those that say, you just copied my parts. No, we fucking drew that shit. So back off. Otherwise, how the hell do we have the CAD drawing? So. That's good to hear, Larry. Fantastic. That's why we like MCS. They're honest and they do the right thing. So, where is it? It's not that. It's not that. It's not here. Un segundo. Searching. I think I know where it might be. I sent it to Mr. Ted. We have lengthy conversations in Slack, so not always the easiest thing to find. Ah, there we go. Now I'm in the right thing. There we go. We're almost there. Not that one. I didn't send him the link. Darn it. Can't find a picture of it. This is so dumb. It is the blue car that was on Bring a Trailer over the weekend, blue 997. Let me find it here. Do it this way. Bring a trailer. Hey, there we go. I want an auction. That's what we want to talk about. This one. Loading. Hey, we found it. No, not a GT car. Carrera S, 2007 911 Carrera S Coupe. And Bringer Trailer's having a problem showing me a picture. So we'll just do this. This one. And we'll do this. There we go. This one. It should be here on Monday. And why, Jamie? Why are you guys working on all of these old 996 and 997 cars? Well, it's because we have plans. And they're not going to stay so old and decrepit. They're going to get a new heart. And they're going to get new go fast stuff. So, yeah, we're probably going to put our finger follower engine that we took out of the white car into Shitbox with a different manual trans that Charles has identified that will work in that particular chassis. I did speak to our friends in Australia about the magic board and software. Luckily, we don't have to worry about it being borescope. And it's the car, so let's talk a little bit about this 997. It's a tip. It's got 80,000 miles. It's been well cared for. It's actually in really great shape. The interior is nice. The exterior is nice. It's well optioned. So it's a great car for us to do a little bit. We'll do suspension on it. We'll put all of our arms on it, MCS on it. I'll come back to that, Chris. We'll put a 991.2 GT3 engine in it, manual transmission in it, lightweight flywheel. It'll probably get some wheels. Not sure which ones yet. I think Ted and I are both in the BBS realm of things, maybe E88s or something along those lines. E88s are a little spendy, but it's kind of period correct. Makes the car look nice. Makes it look really, really nice. So, but yes, we have a number of things that we're working on with getting the 997, getting our 997 Cup car finished as a Cup Club Sport with the same kind of power package, getting this full integration done with factory controllers is high on our priority list to be able to get these cars moving, have some to drive by the fall. So hopefully here in July, we have a working board that we can put in Pumpkin and get Pumpkin to the racetrack again, which would be great for those of you that don't know or haven't heard. Pumpkin is my orange 997.1 GT3 RS that I've had since when? 2011, I think, 2012, something like that. So very excited for that, and excited to build Shitbox, which sat 5 years outside. And this is crazy. Sat 5 years outside, and the interior is actually in really good shape. Charles is like, there's no water on the carpet. There's no mold inside the car. It's great. It's like a time capsule. It's been closed up and sitting out there and growing mold on the outside. The inside's great. So outside we can fluff and buff and make it look nice. Oh, had another one for you guys that I'm going to work on and get some. So 992 GT3 RS. Let me find you a picture if I can of the cracks in all of our windows. Yes, the cracks in the windows. That might be the word of the day, the hashtag of the day. GotCracks. GotCrack. That has a lot of inferences there. Give me 1 second. Uh, 997 MCS and suspension arm refresh and such. We've got a couple nigglies to get through. I think Charles has it all dialed for the GT cars. Those parts will be, I believe, once released from the machine shop, ready in probably August. I think we've got a lot of things kind of queued up in the machine shop currently. So I can't find any cracks in the windshield, but you guys will just have to believe me. Get over here. 1 second. So much scrolling tonight. Justin's so fast at this, especially when I'm trying to talk and scroll. Yeah, can't find it. Anyway, so I found some polycarbonate. Yes, that's a good time. So drive the car in the summer, and then in the fall, maybe before fall smokies, if you're going, we can do MCS and suspension arm upgrade on the car, and it'll be like it's a brand new car. You'll love it, Justin. It'll be so great. I am going to order. I'm waiting for them to get a deal. I'm going to order a pile of these, actually. The quarter windows for the 992. Oh, heading to Iceland. Nice. So the quarter windows for the 992, mine are broken. I'm going to get them in polycarbonate with a nice hard clear finish that we're going to put those in, not the stupid tight, teeny tiny glass ones that come in the GT3 RS. And we're going to get the same for the rear windscreen. We're going to get a polycarbonate. And this is pretty cool. It doesn't need bolts or rivets or these kinds of things to hold in. It holds in the same way as the stock glass. Brilliant. So I'll chase that next week to see if we can bring some of those in. Those of you with 992s, let me know because I'm going to buy a batch of them. See if we can't get, especially those of you with 992 GT3s and the rear window likes to crack. Yeah, right? They all just seem to crack and there's no solution. And Porsche just kind of goes, yeah, they crack. Whatever. Buy another one. It's only $2,000. Fine. You guys are rich. Keep spending it. That's fucking dumb. Put a plastic one in there. It won't break. It'll just bend. And then when the chassis bends, it won't crack the glass. It'll just bend a little bit. Yay. So I'll be the guinea pig. That's typical of what we do here. We'll get those put in the rat. I was also going to get some for the 991.1. It doesn't have as many issues, but I think the glass is thicker. Maybe there's a weight savings. I don't know. They also have them for $991. So we'll look at that. They might also have them for $997. Maybe we'll look at doing them in the $997 too. Maybe we'll get a whole slew of them and have them at the ready. They are made overseas, so we would probably try and import a bunch of them at one time. I need to see what the wholesale rates of them are to see if reselling them makes any sense, or if I just point you guys to them and you get yourself. So that we're also we have this, which is pretty cool. There is a company that makes custom instrument cluster doohickeys here, backing thingies. So for all of the 997s, 997 upgrades, I don't know, Dundon GT cars, maybe that's 997 DGTs is what we'll call them. If you guys have a good name, please put it in the comment. I don't know what we might call them yet. We'll redo the instrument cluster so that they're special. Probably some Dundon-ness in the middle, signifying that it's different. 4-liter, blah 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 blah, something like that. So not sure yet. But yeah, always lots of shit going on. You guys, we still have our cool hats on our apparel store. Please go to the apparel store and buy one if you would like, or keep trying to win a free one. I should probably, at this point, since we are 30 minutes in, announce who the winners were. And we have a winner from YouTube. We have a winner from Instagram. Winner from YouTube was, and you need to watch and you need to reach out to us. I think last week's winner did not reach out to us. I did not see that that you get. There's a cooperative thing. We don't just like ram it down your throat. You have to come and tell me that you are the winner. So the winner from last week's hashtag throw me a bone, where we were going through our 992 suspension arms with the dyno bone and number of cool things there. That is at just DSM. So at just DSM, please send us an email at sales@dundonmotorsports.com, and we will send you an email back with a code word to put in the comments so that we know, hey, what's up, just DSM? So you're listening. Send us an email, sales@dundonmotorsports.com, and thank you for watching and being a part of this. And we will give you a comment to put back into the chat so that we can verify that the person who sent us an email is the same person who is just DSM on YouTube. It's not an easy way to do that. And then we'll get you your coupon. So yeah, absolutely. It's nice to have a winner here. Also, we have not been getting the crossover from Instagram to come over here to see if they are a winner. So this one is interesting. So the winners are Slammed I Am 01 and VBD GT3. So Mr. Chris Olson. They both get free swag if they will write to us and let us know that they are here and that they have watched Whiskey Friday. And so if you know of them, tell them to come here and tell us that they saw it and that they know to reach out to us so that they can get their coupon. They can get a coupon for a free hat. Stephanie can get an actual white hat, or I can get my white hat back since she stole the one that I had. I gave it to her. She didn't steal it. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we've got mannequin heads. They're like super creepy. These things creep me out. I don't know why. They're like super creepy. So anyway, yeah, creepy. So those are the winners. I'm going to turn it over to any questions. I'll give you guys half an hour of goodness. What I had from the week. It literally was right before Whiskey Friday. What the hell am I going to talk about? Oh, I got pictures of this. Oh, that's right. We had a Gurney flat. Oh, that's right. We had an ADSC show up. Oh, I got plenty to talk about. There's always some shit to talk about. So yeah. What's all on your minds? Hopefully, all of y'all in the Southeast aren't bursting into flames in Texas and all up and down the East Coast. I mean, it's like 65 degrees. I mean, in my jacket, it's 65 degrees here in Washington. A little overcast, not exactly crazy warm, but it's not horrible. Angel's Envy was good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm actually off the sauce for a bit. I have been working out again 3 days a week. It's crazy. I use ChatGPT to help me create a workout plan. It was actually pretty good. It's like I got these kettlebells. Right? Seriously, Sean, it is cold here today. I got kettlebells. I want to do this. I want to lose some weight. I want to get my 52-year-old flabbiness to not be so flabby. Gave me a great program. So I'm doing a number of kettlebell stuffs. I'm doing farmer carries, bunch of stuff, back doing pull-ups, doing push-ups. Was quite humbling from a guy that I'd say 10 years ago when I was in my 40s. I could bust out 100 push-ups. I got 3 sets of 10 out the first time out, and I was worked. I was like, holy shit, this is horrible. Where did all my push-upiness go? So it's coming back. It's coming back little by little. Goal is to not have any sauce until I'm back under 180 pounds, because my 32-inch shorts were a little bit tighter than I was liking. So I was like, oh shit. So it's sweaty here. Yes, it is. Melting mannequin head sweaty. What's up, Simon? Sarcopenia is no joke. You gave me a big old word. I think that means where your muscles atrophy from lack of use. So yeah, seriously, Justin. 40 was a change. 50 reminded me I'm not. Yeah, exactly. It's like, so considering some of the HGH, not quite going to TRT and that kind of shit. I've got a buddy who's buddy local who's doing direct testosterone injections. I'm like, this seems a little extreme. So good for you, Larry. Fuck yeah. I can complain. You know, you like me best when I complain, Larry. Give me a break. So benching 315, got a couple plates on each side. Good for you, bro. That's fantastic. Yep. I should say, actually, instead of doing I can do bench as well, but yeah, I'll keep doing my push-ups and my pull-ups and whatnot. It's funny, I never realized that my mouth was crooked. Weird. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, Larry's a beast. Any other questions for you? Yeah, right. Seriously, Justin's working on. He's got. I think we figured out he's got both a baseball team, a basketball team, and some folks on the bench. So he's set. So, Chris, I missed your question. Non GT Porsche with a stick, as in, do I still is it still Porsche moniker? So it has to be a Porsche, but a non GT Porsche with a stick. Oh, bugger. Honestly, the new 992 Carreras are nice. Torquey, quiet, comfy, not crazy expensive. Get a manual in it, pretty nice. The one here is a stick. It's pretty nice. Nice soft clutch, easy to drive around. Yeah, there's not a lot of moderns that still have a stick. Carrera T maybe. Carrera T might be a good one. Lightweight, purposeful. Yep. There you go. Hit it same time, Justin. Yeah. Carrera T with buckets. Yeah. Carrera T is a good car. Carrera T is a good car. Any of the air cooleds. Yep. Honestly, the one that I would have chosen is still unobtainium, and that's a Carrera 993 or 964 3.8 RS. So, but that may as well be a GT car unobtainium. So 964 with a stick. Problem with the air cooleds is they kind of leave you flat when you've driven a modern car, unless you hot rod said air-cooled car, right? You do an umlaut build or something along those lines where it's, you know, down to 2,400 pounds and 400 horsepower. Then it's like rips your face off fast. But yeah, just horses for courses. You're looking for something raw, non-GT car. You're looking for something refined that you could daily. Spyder is really tempting. A modern Spyder, a 718 Spyder with a stick is a great car. You know, if it's not a track car, they're fantastic. On the track, not so great. A 981 Spyder, also nice. Make good noises. Strong enough, super light. Suspension is fixable. We got parts for that. So yeah. 981 Spyders are a little small, a little tight in the cabin. So there's that. 911s are always a little bit more spacious. You got stuff back there, kind of a back seat. Yeah, absolutely. So like Larry's saying, just a tool around street car, then you beat on the GT car on the track because that's what they're made for. So yep, seems to be the way. I have my air cooled still over here, but that one's taking a back seat until we get all these 996s and 997s done and that whole ecosystem built. So yes, give her a few years, refill the coffers, then do it again. She freaks out again. As long as it's something she likes to drive on occasion, then you have a little bit of cover. Unfortunately, my wife doesn't like cars, so more for me, I guess. So, all right, y'all. We are 40 minutes deep. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate it, as always. What should our hashtag be? I think it was, what did we say? GotCracks. GotCracks. Hashtag GotCracks is the comment for next week, so that you might be a winner. If you're not a winner in life, you can come to Dundon Motorsports YouTube and you have the possibility of being a winner. Just kidding. If Walter were to hear that, he would smack me. So you're all winners. Just some of you win at other things than a hat. So until next week, gentlemen and ladies, if you're any ladies listening, I don't know why there would be. We shall talk next week, and hopefully Justin might be back by next week. Might be back. So more to speak of. Justin was taking pictures of them before he left. It's actually sitting on a chair. Next week, carbon license plate frames up on the website also. And carbon Gurney flaps. Gurney flaps. Good night, guys. Talk soon. Bye.